Hey everybody, welcome back. Just get some news and see what's going on here. Zen down here laying in the shade. He does like your shade, don't you? Yeah, he does. First of all, I want to say, that last video I put in the about the food, the uh, camper brought over to me, and I have had people say, "Aren't you afraid somebody's going to poison you?" And I'm thinking like, no. But if they do, what a way to go. Belly full of really good food, and it's really tasty and something I don't really wind up cooking so that much. But it was really good. Like I mentioned, didn't eat a half of it because it was way, way, way too much, and then, polish off the rest. So let's see, what else is there? Oh, bus update. I called the mechanic today, and I'm remember this. It's in the shop. Been there for 2 weeks. I'm in no hurry, and it's a work-in, so it's a drop-off. Work it when you can. Mechanic shops and everybody else are weeks behind. So if they can get it in and work on it, I'm fine. But no big hurry. I got my portable tent here to occupy, and I also got some really really good support team around me. And the reason I say that is because I don't have a vehicle to drive. But for instance, I had one of the other camp hosts came by and brought me a gallon of milk the other day, and which is good. And because I use my cereal, I do regular old breakfast cereal, and so I had another guy from down. He's about a mile, half mile down. He's got a little boat launch area down there, and he stays there all summer. And he stopped by with his wife and said, "Hey, we're going to Cedar City. You need anything?" I said, "I can use a few things." So I gave him a little short grocery list and my credit card, and they're going to be bringing that back today. So that'll last me for another week on food. And then I had another camper that came in from right over there, and they said, "Hey, we're going to the little store." I said, "You need anything?" And so I said, "Well, I've got food coming, and I got milk brought yesterday." I said, "There is one thing I really need." She says, "What's that?" I said, "I don't know if you can find it or not." I said, "But I need some chapstick." So she went through and texted her other friends that were in Panguitch and brought me back this um, Carmex chapstick. Thank goodness. My lips were screaming for some relief. Oh, I had to go because I had some people pull in asking questions. And then all of a sudden I've got like 4 or 5 more cars pulled in at one time. Usually I've been kind of quiet all day. Yeah, we're sitting here and made myself some leftover spaghetti. I'm doing a one-pot meal tonight, and Zen doesn't really care for it, so he's going to go it down. But we're going to eat this and then go on with our daily chores. But yeah, we got the bus information. We got the food. Oh, the people did brought me the car mix. Brought me a bag of white cheddar popcorn. I'm ready to dig into the white cheddar popcorn. That's pretty good stuff. And oh, I finally got after 7 months, finally got monetized. I mean, actually accepted monetized in the YouTube program. So that means that hopefully, I think this month, I should receive my first YouTube payment. Their minimum threshold is $100, so they won't pay you anything until you reach $100. And I think I'm just a little bit over that for the last couple months. So yeah, extra money, that I can use towards bus repairs, dog treats, food, groceries, gas or fuel, or whatever I need. So, and thanks everybody for watching to help support that. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, after 7 months, I finally got a bank verification and a deposit thing set up. So we'll see in a couple of weeks. Yeah, maybe a couple of weeks, see how if it goes in. We'll go from there. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on this spaghetti, which reminds me of SpaghettiOs in the can, but a lot better. Remember those SpaghettiOs? I bought a can of that last year after many years of not eating it, and thought, well, I used to eat these as a kid all the time, and I see why I just ate them as a kid, because they're They weren't real great, but this is much better. Easy to eat, easy to clean up. So hang around and we'll go on and do some more stuff around the campground. Just want to put this in here real quick about the brakes on the bus. Now, I get a lot of questions so far about, well, can you do this or this? What's taking so long? As I mentioned earlier, it needs to work in, so I'm not in a big hurry. And B, it's not an air brake system. It's an electric hydraulic system that's got pumps and motors and actuators, and was put in use about 20 years ago for about 2 or 3, 4 years. So it's kind of obsolete and outdated. So when I called the mechanic earlier today, they said that they had a couple projects they were just finishing up on. One was a radiator in a big truck and different things, and that they would definitely pull my bus in to the shop and work on it today. So fingers crossed. At least they may find out what it is to know what part to order. But that's just another more snippet on the bus. Look what happened last night again. You seem to be getting a rainbow after every little shower. This place likes the rainbows. There are some pictures of Zen. I had to get my camera set up. I forgot to put the microphone piece in. But I'm gonna sit down here, and relax because I'm gonna hook this thing on. Our grocery guy, Leo, just came back with the groceries. Now we got pork chops and eggs and some bread and some Coca-Colas for me. And he brought a bonus, couple slices of Supreme Pizza. Primo, really good. Zen got the crust, didn't you? Yep. But we're going to kind of wind this one down. Make it a short video. We've made our rounds. Everybody's settled in for the night, kind of. They're here. I think I've got 7 came in today, something like that. So no rain today, thank goodness. It rained yesterday. It's rained about every day this week, or last week too. No rain, not in the cloud in the sky anywhere that I can see. Beautiful day, 74 degrees, a little windy. The tent awning started to come up a couple times, but we got it staked down and it pulled one of the stakes out of the ground, but we kept it intact. But right now it's really calm, and the lake's starting to settle down. And this morning I got to see some ospreys down there fishing before the lake wind picked up. The bald eagles are here. I think they'll be here for another week or so, and they usually move off towards north somewhere. But there've been a couple bald eagles out there fishing. The ospreys have been fishing, and people have been fishing. So it's nice. Welcome to paradise, right? You want your paw? You want paw? You're gonna, huh? You already been on your walk. He just wants so much attention, doesn't he? But yeah, we've done everything. Everybody's settled in, nice and quiet. Going to be in the low 40s tonight, so it's nice compared to mid 30s last week. And see what happens. But appreciate Leo and his wife for bringing me the groceries I needed. And like I said, I did pay for them. So they were already there at Walmart, and they just picked up a couple of things for me. So that was nice of them. But we're going to end the video and say thanks everybody for watching. And I'm trying to. Okay, I thought I saw something move on the upper loop there. There is supposed to be a bear up there somewhere, so I kind of keep looking for a bear, but haven't seen one yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys on around the campsite.